Hello everyone. Today my topic is going to be the power of LinkedIn, and after this presentation I will show you how I set my profile for my LinkedIn account and why this is going to be important because while I was searching about this topic I saw an interview between David Rubenstein and Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft. And here David Rubenstein asked a question to Satya Nadella.
And you suspect they will be major source of profit for a long time.
Absolutely.
But after that, you have other things. You spent $26 billion, the biggest acquisition ever for Microsoft, to buy LinkedIn. What does LinkedIn have to do with Microsoft?
Here, Satya Nadella said about LinkedIn.
And the vision was to combine that with the professional network of LinkedIn. In fact, if you look at some of the integrations that we have since launched, you can be in Outlook, you can get an email. I can get an email from David Rubenstein.
Before any further ado, let's jump into the PowerPoint slide and let's see what I have for you today. The power of LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a professional social networking platform, has actually been around longer than Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram, but it's more relevant now than ever. So if you think about it, LinkedIn is a platform. It's very professional platform. It's not like Instagram or Facebook where we connect with fellow friends and family and all these other people that we met online. LinkedIn, it's totally explicitly for those professional, any kind of professional in the field that they are pursuing. It's over 600 million people right now is a partner with LinkedIn, and the number is growing day by day basis. So if you are not in that platform, I think that it's a wise idea. And here are the 7 points that why you should join the LinkedIn, and let's figure that out, how and what are the importance of that platform and what you can achieve from that platform alone. Here are the 7 important reasons to create a LinkedIn account. I will go step by step. There is 7 points. As you can see, number 1 is you can tap into its powerful job board. So what LinkedIn does, it connects you, and the algorithm finds, suppose I'm a hospitality worker and working in this sector for almost 4 years as a pastry chef de partie right now. And if you, when I'm going to show you my profile, you will see, and I will show you my list of connections, that you will see it connects me, the people, those who are from the same industry background. So what it does here, it connects you with the people at the same field, so it broadens your network. I'm telling you, this network, this is actually a very important thing about your job in the future. And also, if you wanna expand your horizon and expand your connections beyond your country, this is a very great platform. Who knows, you might make a connection and then you'll find a job in abroad just by having a connection with that person. So always keep in mind, it create a very broad amount of connection that you can achieve by having a LinkedIn profile. So here I will look at number 2. And number 2 will be you can build your brand. So I get it, nowadays everybody is trying to build a name, build a brand. So-called brand, it's like building a name of yourself, like your name is the brand. If you know what I'm talking about, I am trying to build a name for myself. I don't necessarily call it a brand, but I don't have any products to sell or any kind of that certain thing, maybe like Nike does. That's a brand. It's selling products and giving people value. The brand means that you create a name on yourself, and this is the platform that you show your creativity and what you have to offer to the industry that you are working right now. So it's nothing fancy. Brand is just a fancy term of another way saying that building your own name, which is most important. So here in LinkedIn, you can build your name by working in your industry and also serving the people of that industry and be known among this all these industry people all over the globe. So that's it does, it connects. Number 3 here in our list, it can help you rank on Google. So what I mean by that, suppose you send a resume, you're looking for a job, you send a resume. If I am the human resource coordinator or if I am the talent acquisition manager, what I would do, I would try to look you up in Google, and when I type your name, suppose you type Pritam Sarkar in Google, you might see either my YouTube channel or my LinkedIn profile because I'm active on that LinkedIn account. So it kind of put you on the page and they can easily find you. Even though you have your resume, you can call a LinkedIn, it's kind of a digital resume nowadays where you can showcase your achievements, where you can tell the recruiter about yourself, where you can put the pictures of your certificates, which you will see later when I show my profile to you. And also you can create all those things along the way while you're working in this industry. You can put those pictures as well. So as long as they're reading the resume, also they can visually see that what you have done. So this is another great point to consider. And next, let's move on to the next point. It maintains your contacts. So what I mean by contacts, suppose you met a friend while you're working when you started your industry a very long time ago, and then you guys were friends, and then you guys are connections in LinkedIn. They call it connections in LinkedIn. And still, suppose you are not working together with that particular industry person, but you are still in contact. So why it helps? It's not going to help you right away, but suppose that friend of yours is working somewhere in a favorite company of yours, or maybe the company that you want to move, and he is working. You can ask him by LinkedIn that how can I go to that place to work for? Or you can go to his profile and you can see the connections that he have with those company members and the fellow workers of that company. You can ask questions to them as well. So it's just so effective and it's just so powerful, the power of networking that connects each and everybody. To the next one, I have number 5, which is you can research companies and its employees. So suppose I want to work in a Marriott hotel right now, which I am working at the JW Marriott. So before I went there, I actually opened JW Marriott Nashville in LinkedIn, and then I tried to see what are the company culture, what are the people of that particular company are posting on their LinkedIn feed. And sometime if you have a premium account, it comes at a cost, but if you have a premium account, you can see that how are the probability that you ranked on the top 5% of the job that you are applying for that company. So it also tells you a certain range of a salary criteria and what are your achievements alongside with what are the skills that matches with that job. It tells you a lot of data which can help you, but again it comes at a certain cost if you want to take a LinkedIn premium account. But I would just recommend a regular account just to start and to connect with people rather opening an account and just buying the premium. Just get the hang of it. On to the next one, I have number 6, and it's going to be, it can help you tap into the industry news. So actually what we are doing, we are making connections. For us to make connections, it's really important, especially nowadays, because the world is connected way better than before right now. And then suppose you are doing something new at your place, at your industry, at your hotel, and there is some other person, other side of the world, it's also doing something really creative. What we can do, we can learn from other person, and we can actually achieve also the goods that they are providing to their customers or their Here is the last one, number 7, and which is, I told you in the front, that network. It's all about having a network. Now, I wouldn't recommend you, suppose I'm a chef de partie and I am making a connection with a civil engineer, maybe in Tesla. That doesn't help us a lot, does it? Because it's not really in our industry area, and also, even though if we are curious, it's not gonna benefit us at any point. So what I would recommend, network with those people. Suppose I have a network with maybe a GM from Ritz-Carlton, maybe a human resources coordinator from the Marriott. So try to network with those people of your industry. It can immensely benefit you, even though nowadays I'll see that why people are posting their CV in LinkedIn, rather they are not going to the company website. There is another video that I really want to make about how you can go to directly on the company website and apply for those jobs, because all those companies, they keep up with their job boards pretty regularly. So as you can go on those sites and you can see, I'm trying to make that video maybe on my next project. But networking is very important, as you should know by now. So those were the 7 points that I presented, and right now I will be delighted to show you how my profile looks like. So get back onto the computer screen, and here it is. So this is the home page of my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, here is my name, my title that I'm working right now, that's the image. So always think about creating something with a professional image, because since I work in the pastry department, I asked my friend one time when I was making creme brulee, I asked him to take my picture, and I kind of edited it with black and white like a classic kitchen picture inside. And from here it says me right here, and if you say that go view profile, so we can view our profile here and see this is actually my profile looks like. My title, where I am. Actually, I made this back logo, make it nice, and my signature and all that good stuff. But what I wanted to show you, it's very important from here. It says about myself. So I wrote down a pastry chef de partie at JW Marriott Nashville, over 4 years of experience working at high-end luxury hotels, restaurant, and healthcare, enjoying catering and experimenting with new products with the kitchen, skilled at interacting with the members and guests with the fact and diplomacy, thrive in high pressure environments while passionate about success in the daily operation. So that was about yourself, what you have achieved, or if you're just starting out, you can write down your passion and what you want to work for and what are your goals. So here 2 things that I featured. One of the reference letter from my hospital days when I worked in the hospital on pandemic time. The director of food and nutrition actually gave me a very nice reference letter, which I put it over here. And this is, I can still remember, I was nominated for the Best of the Best award on first quarter 2019 Heart of the House, even though sadly I didn't won, but it was a great deal for me as a fresher to get nominated. So these are the things that you want to feature. Some people I have seen feature on here their CVs, which is also nice. And here the most important thing that I want to show you, if you see, you can see my career timeline: pastry chef de partie, lead line cook, internship trainee, my education certificate. So this is my graduation certificate that I also put it down here. So it's kind of all of the things are meeting together: my high school studies and my certificate from LinkedIn. And so I will go one by one. When I started this internship trainee, and then I put the reference letter right over here, and then I put my certificate of completion of my internship, and that's the nomination that I put. Then I work again in the Hyatt Regency at the same place, and after that I had to work this hospital because it was, if you can see the timeline, from June 2020 to June 2021 because it was an opportunity for me to still earn and get paid while there was nobody was giving jobs at that time. And the next interesting thing happened. I went to work in a restaurant called Vida. It is a marvelous restaurant. As you can look at the picture of the foods here, this was by far a very nice experience for me to work in this restaurant. And I will tell you, I learned a lot, even though I changed from being a savory kitchen to a pastry kitchen. And here I'm learning a lot more new things, which is very interesting. Here I can learn different things every day, and which is the things that I strive for. So this was a small how can I say this, like a tutorial that how your profile should look like. And also this is beneficial for hospitality profile because I'm from that background. And I hope if you have any question, you can ask me on the comment down below. So that was that for the end of the video, and I tried to cover all the important parts that I think is important. And other than that, my next video is going to be like how can you apply directly from the job board without going to asking any other people. I think approaching directly is very interesting way to ask and look for the job. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.